What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show off my Magpul X-22 KJW KC-02. Alright guys, so you can see the grouping here. It was pretty large at 100 feet. Definitely inside the target. But I definitely want to install a longer type bore barrel in it. Right now the inner barrel only goes to about here. And I mean, as you can see, I have a silencer on here. I have plenty of room for a larger barrel. I just got to find a place that sells them. Magpul makes longer. Sorry, not Magpul. RA-Tech makes longer barrels. I just gotta hunt one down. So here's the grouping at 100 feet. It could definitely be better. I was standing up, no bipod. It was just shoulder fired. There is some heavy wind, but after I got used to the wind, the grouping was pretty much in here. So I definitely brought it in. These were like initial shots just to kind of figure out how things were. So once you figure it out, you can get this gun a really good grouping. That was when I started pegging the bullseye here. So alright guys, so this gun is pretty awesome and really unique at the moment. I believe I'm definitely the first person to put the X-22 kit on a KJW KC-02. I believe a few people have now, but it's definitely a beautiful rifle. All the time I get questions how to put the X-22 stock on the KC-02, and it's really not that hard. All you gotta do is notch out this area right here so you can fit this metal tab that a screw would go in. If I were to do it again, I would do this a lot cleaner, or a lot of people just cut this metal tab off, which would also make it fit, but I figured I would leave it in case I ever want to switch stocks again. I'd still have that screw hole for support. Alright guys, so then the second part of putting the X-22 on the KC-02 is the main body pin, the main body screw right here in this screw hole. The screw that comes with the KC-02 is actually too long to make the body of the X-22 nice and tight with the KC-02. So what you need to do is you need to drill out this screw hole just a little bit. I made the mistake of going too far, and then I actually had to cut down my screw so the KC-02 would fit nice and tight inside the X-22. So you only need to take out a little bit inside of this screw hole to make it fit. So be careful doing it. You know, I definitely cut it a little bit, check it, because you want this nice and tight, and if you take too much of this out, it won't be tight, and then you'll have to cut the screw like I did. This KC-02 is also not just a pretty face. This gun shoots really well. I tried to explain that in the little shooting test I did. I used this game at an op, used this gun in an op, and I was pegging everybody. This gun was performing great. Once you get the hop up dialed in correctly, it works great. It has a new piston in it. I got this gun off a friend, and you know, once I saw the X-22 kit, I was like, I gotta get a KC-02. So I traded a friend for it, and I don't regret it at all. This gun is amazing. It's treated me well. He put the extended mag release here because the original one, I guess, is smaller. He has the tactical charging handle on here for me, which I like, but then again, I don't, because I really can't run anything other than a scope unless I want it up in this part of the rail, because like if it's an EOTech or anything, it hits the charging handle there because EOTechs stick out to the side, and EOTechs are really all I run. So yeah, this gun, it shoots great. The FPS is great. Since I do have an HPA, I can adjust that a fair bit. If I turn the air down a lot, it brings the FPS down to a nice, you know, like safe, legal FPS. And it also makes the gun super quiet. But, you know, if I crank it up a little, I can really get those long shots and really sit back and peg people with this thing. So yeah, it's pretty good. The inner barrel, one change I want to make is it's not very long in this gun. It only goes to about here inside the gun. And as you can see, I have another like foot of barrel here. And that's a ton of barrel. So I want to get... RA Tech makes longer barrels for this gun. I just don't know where to buy one. So I just got to do some digging on that still. You got the tactical charging handle here, which I like, but then again I don't, because I have to have a higher optic on this. I can't run like an EOTech or something if I want to kind of go more assault, if you want to say, even though I do use this more of a sniper rifle. As you can see, I have the foregrip here because I've used sniper rifles before plenty of times, more than I can count, and I just never use a bipod. I like the bipod for the look, but the foregrip here is just, it makes way more sense for me. I'm always standing up when I'm shooting because 90% of the time there's no cover to put your bipod on. So I go with the foregrip. I do have a second rail. If I'm using this gun, I'll put it on and like a flashlight if it's getting darker out or something. Otherwise, I'm not running anything on the side. So yeah, I just wanted to show off my KC-02 because I know a lot of people were interested in the Magpul X-22 kit for the gun, and I'll show you guys the other side here. So I know a lot of people were interested on how to do it, and so here you go. I mean, it's not that hard. All you gotta do is make a cut there and then adjust the size of the screw hole here, and you're pretty much done. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed a review of my KJW KC-02 with the Magpul X-22 kit on it. And subscribe for more awesome projects like this gun. I have a few more guns I want to make a video of. I already have, finished. If you guys want to check out those projects, I post them on Instagram way quicker than I post them on YouTube. So if you guys want to check out my Instagram, I'll have that link in the description. And yeah, you guys can check that out. Check out what I'm working on. And I'll have more videos for you guys in the near future.